Hey everybody. Sorry, the last lesson got stopped a little early, so I'm just going to continue on with it here. We're in the second lesson in the set theory unit in our books called Venn Diagrams and or. And I'm just going to pick up where we left off on the second page. So in each of the following Venn diagrams, shade the region representing the given set. Okay, very, very common section. A and B, well, that's the elements that are in both A and B. So right there. Next one, A or B. Well, A or B means I'm in A, or I'm in B, or I'm in both. So there is A or B. One, the other, or both. Not A says, what I'm going to do when I get not A is I'm going to think about, first off, here's A. There's A. Well, if I want not A, it means I want everything that is outside of the region A. So anything out here. Now, in our next lesson, you're going to get the same questions again, but we'll step them up a little bit. But for now, not so bad. This is a part of the class where I say to the kids, I say, hey, if you've got erasable pens, this is a fantastic place to use them so that you can do all this shading. A lot of my students definitely like to use crayons as well. Pencil crayons, it's kind of fun. You get to use them in art class and then you put them away and you come to math class. Well, now you can use them again. Okay, number 3. We've been given these two random sets. They don't tell us what set P is or what set Q is, doesn't matter. But it says, let's list all the members in P. Okay, so P, never hurts to list these in ascending order, 2, 8, 9, 10. Q, some random numbers here, hey? When I made this question up, I don't see any pattern to them, but looks good. P and Q, well, that's what they both have in common. So don't forget to use your set braces there. Tells me the set of numbers, or set of elements in this case, 10. P or Q, well, I'm going to highlight this one. P or Q is everything in there. So P or Q is, I'll try to keep it in order for us, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 29. Not P, which is also the same as writing it like this, not P, that little prime again. So not P, what I like to do again is I like to highlight P, and then I like to say I'm everything on the outside of P. So anything in this shaded region out here. So not P is 7 and 29 for sure, but I think what a lot of people miss is the 11 and the 16. Okay, a lot of people miss those. Like that. Not Q. Just erase all of this. Not Q. Again, I'm going to highlight Q. I'm going to say everything outside of Q. Everything on the outside of Q. So not Q is Q prime, if you wanted to write it that way. Not Q, 2, 8, 9, 11, 16. Now, the first 6 usually go pretty smoothly. And then we start to get into some trickier and ors questions. So these are the ones that I really need you focusing on. G and H, these are, you're looking diploma level questions now. So what this says again is this says here, this is not P or Q. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to highlight first P or Q. I'm going to pretend that the prime's not there. That's P or Q. So I want not that. So not P or Q, whatever those sets are, is this. Everything out here. Well, the only numbers I've got highlighted out there are 11 and 16. Last one. Again, if you want to think about rewriting these things out, not P and Q. So I'm going to highlight P and Q right there. There's P and Q, just the number 10. So not P and Q is everything outside. The opposite, or what I don't want. I should probably say don't want. Look at that. Boom. So just one element, whatever 10 represented in the sets P and Q. So again, draw Venn diagrams, shade them. If you have to draw the same Venn diagram a couple times because of your shading, that's okay, do it. Okay, last question for the day. In a homeroom with 20 students, 15 take math, 12 take social, 10 take math and social. Okay, now this is a very, very common question for a test, for a diploma. We had one on the written on the diploma not too long ago. Okay, notice what I'm going to do. I'm going to label my sets and I'm going to say M equals 15. So I'm saying to myself, okay, there's 15 students in math and there's 12 in social. I've got the 20 written on the outside to demonstrate that there's 20 people in my universe, which is my homeroom in this case. So how am I going to start drawing this thing? So it says 10 take math and social. I'm actually going to start here with the 10. I'm going to start right here. 10 take math and social. Right there. They're the people that are taking both. So now the question is, how many people are right here in math only? And how many people are here in social only? Well, if there's 15 people in the math and there's 10 people taking both, well, that means there has to be 5 people left over. 5 plus 10 is 15. I've got 15 people. For social, there's 12 people that take social, but there's 10 that are taking both. So that means there has to be 2 people who are taking social only. Now, it's very easy to stop there and say, yep, I got all the regions that matter. I'm good to go. Let's answer some questions. And no bueno, you get the question wrong. Never forget about this little region right here. Who are these people? These are the people that are not taking social or math. I don't know what they're learning, but it's not important. We need to be taking social and math. So let's figure out how many people I got to get registered in social and math quickly. Well, if there's 20 people in total in my class, and I've got 5 people taking math only, 10 people taking math and social, 2 people taking social, how many people am I missing? That sounds like 3 to me. Okay, so I got these 3 slackers that not math or social. So where did I start? Friends, always try to start at the intersection if you can, if possible. Okay, and then B, how many students do not take math or social? Well, there's 3 slackers. Okay, so a very common question. Very common. Like I said, popped up on a diploma even in the written section. So you're on to your practice. Nothing too crazy yet. Again, I hope you're liking this unit. Try to keep remembering or thinking about terminology, vocabulary. That's going to help you when we get into some tougher stuff. Okay, my friends, I will see you in the next video. Adios.